Okay, is everyone ready?
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't mind vocal commentary, laughter, whatever. Um, oh, hello? Okay. Anyway, so let me set the tone for you. It's January of 2021, and I'm discussing Zexal with Mogi over DMs, and I innocently bring up Chris, because I had seen some really good art of him passing, and I wanted to know more. But I'm pretty sure as soon as I uttered Chris's name, Mogi went, ew, stinky. And that kind of surprised me. I had assumed this guy was genuinely well liked, but after talking to a couple more people, I realized many people in this server are neutral on Chris at best, and that just does not sit right with me. So I provided for you today 5 reasons, because he is 5, on why you should stand Chris Quinton v. Arclight. And if you don't after this, well, I'm afraid I'll have to kill you. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, also disclaimer. I don't think there's spoilers. Uh, I couldn't tell you. There might be minor spoilers. I think there's minor spoilers, but Reason number 1, the hair. So,
Sephiroth-esque hair.
so to start
L'Oreal
off,
commercial. Sorry.
no, you're good. So to start off, I will present to you a couple of scenarios that you may have experienced in the past through different fandoms. Who knows? So in case A, we have Kevin. Kevin is just your average fictional guy, reasonably attractive with short hair, a personality that's not too annoying, but he doesn't really stand out either. Some might even call him some guy, but I digress. Well, let's just say Kevin, in all his some guyness, decides to straight up murder his whole family. Just another Friday night on the town. Well, as you might expect, fans would send this character directly to jail. AUs would be made where he didn't exist. Fans of Kevin would be put on DNIs, and there would simply be discourse and chaos everywhere you looked. A little extreme, maybe so, but it's unfortunately the downsides to being some guy with a criminal record. Now, in case B, we have Cornelius. And right off the bat, I'm sure you can see there's a big difference between him and Kevin, especially in the meters of hair he has. Let's give him a similar scenario. Let's say he decides to go on a murder spree as well. Well, guess what? Cornelius gets awarded fandom favorite. The vocal majority of fans absolutely adore him and all his morally greatness and applaud the complexities his story provides. What does it all boil down to? And why am I telling you all of this? Well, you see, in my 10 or more years of experience in being a long hair anime boy enjoyer, I've come up with a theory of sorts, and it's that the longer a character's hair is, the more crime they are allowed to commit. Now, I may not know much about Zexal, but I heard that Christopher V. Quentin Arclight has very long hair. So should he decide to fuck around and commit a crime or two, I say let him. The weight of his sins cannot be anywhere near comparable to the weight of those locks he has. In fact, I might be bold enough to say that he's earned the right to crime. I think it's very brave of him to bear this burden, and we as Yu-Gi-Oh enjoyers, no, as human beings, should thank him for this service. Reason number 2, he's pretty. Studies have shown that 9 out of 10 doctors with eyes will agree that Chris is fucking beautiful. Even if we ignore the long hair for a second, something I know is very hard to do, just look at the way he is drawn. Every close-up of him is handled with such care and grace that you know this man was genetically modified in a lab of some sort to be pretty as humanly possible. And the fact that so many of you are here averting your gaze, turning the other way, fucking criminal. For shame. Reason number 3, Dyson Sphere. So, I happened to hear from the CEO of Zexal Envy that some people were simping for this monstrosity of a car that Chris has. Well, I may not be a judgy person, and I may believe in allowing people to like what they like. I must put that all aside and tell you from the bottom of my heart, what the fuck. No matter how I juggle this notion in my head, I can't for the life of me understand how anyone would be attracted to this thing. What do you think about it? Why is Chris being probably wrongly accused of being smelly and greasy when you could instead target this abomination? Why make fun of Chris enjoyers when there are people out here arguing that fucking Dyson Sphere, is hot at all? Now you may be thinking, hey Anna, isn't it a fallacy to target a side issue to make your proposition stand up and seem more reasonable? And to that I say, not if I'm right, which I'm always right, as you might know. Reason number 4. He is a tragic character. So for those who may not know this, Chris is apparently a tragic character, which, I don't know about you, but I think that skyrockets his level of perfection to the fucking stratosphere. I may not know the specifics of this tragedy that surrounds him, but the mere thought of him draped over a chair, arm over his head, and crying out, "Woe is me," is both hilarious and wonderful. I think more pretty characters should cry and should have complexities for me to think about, dissect, and make Spotify playlists too. Reason number 5. He is gay. Hey kids, do you like X's in your Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, if you are sweaty and do like them, then boy do I have the ship for you. You see, Zexal enjoyers have told me that these two have major X's energy, perhaps an energy that even rivals Yusei Kiryu. I heard that in the past, Kaito really liked Chris, and knowing that this feeling soured into hatred over time is just delicious. Unfortunately, I don't know the details, besides apparently Chris kidnapping Kaito's brother or something, I don't know. So until I know their story, I am forced to interpret that their relationship is one that fell out because they realized that they were both Joker Persona 5 Kennies and didn't want doubles, and legends say that you can still see their names in each other's cards. Once, should you decipher all the asterisks between the letters. So, character flaws.
He's British?
Now, I know that I've given 5 reasons that you should stand Chris. I feel like I should show some responsibility and discuss the major character flaws that Chris unfortunately has. I know, I've been preaching about how perfect he is, why his hair and looks let him get away with things scot-free. But there are some things that make a character completely irredeemable. I think it's important that we as good media consumers take this into account going forward. I am, of course, talking about the fact that Chris Arclight is British. Other than that, I don't know. I can't really think of anything. Go wild, I guess. So, in conclusion, Chris is cool, I think. I mean, I don't know what else to write. I just wanted to make this comparison because Envy sent me this picture and I was like, oh shit, that's Edo. So I'm gonna go watch Zexal now. Maybe I'll come back next TED Talk once I know about Chris to like further my opinions, but honestly, I can't see them changing from here on out. So if like this is the last you hear about Chris from me, goodbye. Thank you for watching.
Your
Thank you
PowerPoint
for
was
your
so
opinions. They were
pretty.
all very smart and correct.
Thank you.
That was so true. It's beautiful.
Wait, was I not?